Roll up, roll up. No it is, no it isn't. These sunglasses I'm really not sure about anymore. Do you know when we bought them in Barcelona I thought it was all fun and games?
Why? I love them.
Do
I'm
you?
less sure about the accountant ones.
You hate them. I don't know why you hate them so much.
I don't know why
Why,
I do.
babe?
No, I don't know why I do. It's
They're
so
so
irrational
fun.
fear of mine. It's those sunglasses.
Do you not have any like that? What about your crazy thick, like, those ones?
I want to get the Balenciaga, the bug ones. Like, I don't want, like,
Let me
listen,
see.
I know they're fucked in the head, mental, crazy, stupid.
Babe, have you done your elf gifting list yet? I'm so excited. Please, can you do it so we can get it?
Yeah.
Guys, you know the worst thing about being a duo? You don't get your
have to
gifting until you've
wait.
both done it.
You're so right.
The worst thing ever. Ever.
These are the ones, these bug ones.
Oh,
And they're
yeah.
like the stupidest things ever.
Wow, they are quite crazy.
But like,
how expensive are they?
maybe.
So silly. 300, 320.
Let's see, I have them saved, ready to go. I have so many pairs of sunglasses. I do have
What
a little bit
about
of a
Christmas?
weak spot.
Are they a bit
Yeah, I
spendy
think,
for Christmas?
Oh, right now we're only 188. Oh, sorry. Oh, maybe on Black Friday I can get them.
Oh, good idea. What are they right now?
282, which I wouldn't spend. But I would
That is
spend
a lot on a pair of sunnies that you might lose.
like 150, about 145.
That is a lot of money on sunglasses.
Yeah, no, don't get
Sorry,
me wrong. No,
it
it
is.
is. But I think they're glass sunglasses that you can't get a dupe of these really.
Yeah.
And they're silly. Don't get me wrong. There was another pair as well. That
Will
I
you
tried
wear
on
them
that
every day?
No.
Babe, you need to get to Bicester.
You're right.
Oh, is there a Balenciaga at Bicester? I might
These
have
are the
to
other
take that
ones.
up.
These Gucci ones. That the stupidest things ever, and I was obsessed with them.
Oh yeah, they're
Like
crazy.
Elton John.
Yeah. Babe, how are we going to get to the premiere of Devil Wears Prada with Elton John? Stu in France.
Elton John's in it.
Because he did the music.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
We must get plotting.
How are we going to do that? We need to speak to Stuart and Francis because they'll definitely be there.
What's her name? Vanessa Williams.
From Ugly Betty.
She's done so much stuff. She did
I only know her from Ugly
Sex
Betty.
and the City. Isn't
Did
she in the
she?
new Sex and the City?
I haven't watched the new Sex and the City,
And
so I
that,
can't.
just like that, isn't that
Vanessa what?
Williams?
No, she was in Desperate Housewives. Is that what you're thinking of?
Oh yeah, that is what I'm thinking of.
I used
God,
to love Desperate Housewives.
What a show.
I was listening to Rylan the other day and he was saying that he started from the beginning Desperate Housewives and I was like, I think I might need to do that.
Oh guys, we're just so desperate to be on Radio 1, I can't even begin to tell you how desperate we are.
Guys, can you believe we were on Radio 1? Can you actually believe? It was a bit of a shock.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Also, she texted me, it was so funny. Basically, she texted me, let me find the text. I've never ever had as much communication with one person in my entire life.
As you and I.
And photos as well. I said to her yesterday, I will not have more pictures of my children than I have of you.
I know, that is a bit problematic, isn't it?
Okay.
Raw got cross at me because I was on the phone and he wanted to make Sweet Sweet Love, he called it.
Right, wake up, babe. Oh, guys, also, it was 11:42 and I wasn't awake.
She wasn't awake, and I knew she wasn't awake, she wasn't responding to anything.
Capital letters, wake up, babe, wake up, get Radio 1 on, babe, now you'll die. And I replied, OMG, who is it? Thinking, oh, like maybe it's like someone random.
But it was us!
Fucking my phone was blowing up. James Gilmore, Lily Modlin, everyone's in my phone, my WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And I was like, anyway, then it was actually so sweet because I was like listening to it in bed on my phone and we was like, ah! It was sweet. And then
you shagged?
Yeah, and then I had to call her because I
Foreplay.
obviously, then we just obviously, you know, had to speak. He said to her, he was like, you fuck off, like I was just about to get sexy and then
Yeah, he
you
was
were
like, I was just about to, well, shall I shower then? Well, shall I shower now? I was like, yeah, go and shower and then come back and try again. Thank you very much.
I did get sexy, you'll be glad to know.
Yeah, I'm so proud of you.
Thanks. It's really put a
Babe,
shift in
I
my
got
shit.
sexy last night. You haven't even asked where I was last night.
I did know that story. I was going to ask you on camera. Please
didn't
go
care.
on. Well, because I knew that I knew it.
Because I put on our stories.
Babe, I don't know if you know, I also like watch.
Yeah,
always watch
I
your
never watch
stories,
yours.
So
No,
I
I've started to now because you say things to story that you don't tell me, and I'm like, right,
Do
well,
I?
I want to know.
What do I?
I want to know. People know things about you, yeah, because I see in your DMs things, and I'm like, sorry.
Oh,
How did they know that? I didn't know that.
Sure.
Then I get jealous because I'm like,
Well, why don't I know?
why don't I know that?
Guys, by the way, we're going to a Tim Burton exhibition today. Very, very exciting.
Shall I give you some Tim Burton facts?
No, give me your information about last night first.
I'm going to get some Tim Burton facts. This is some crazy facts about Tim Burton. He wears pinstripe socks to all of his movie premieres.
Good.
For good luck. Oh my god, and I love Sweeney Todd. Oh, Mr. Todd, aren't you happy?
Never watched
aren't
it.
You
Never watched Sweeney Todd. My favourite's Alice in Wonderland. It's so
yeah,
weird.
course. You've never watched Sweeney
No,
Todd?
never. What other song?
Wow.
Edward Scissorhands?
Did he do Edward Scissorhands? I think he did, yeah.
Who else? What
Oh my
else?
god, did he do Big Fish? Wow, he's sorry he's done anything.
Yeah, he's done everything. He's got a really...
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yes.
The factory Charlie's dad works at in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory makes Smilex toothpaste. This is the same toothpaste the Joker was selling in Batman. Are all of his movies somehow connected?
Oh, I love that.
Oh, there's Easter eggs everywhere.
I love that.
He says that he's sad because the media portrays him as a weirdo, but in real life he's just a normal guy. He said, you know, I could put on a clown costume and laugh with the happy people, but they'd still think that I'm a dark personality.
Oh, Tim, don't worry.
He helped Obama throw a Halloween party at the White House in 2009. Here, Helena Bonham Carter have 2 kids together, and Johnny Depp is the godfather to both of them. All a bit awkward now with Johnny and Amber. Tim Burton says that he admires their friendship so much, and in an interview he said, what more can I say about him? He is a brother, a friend, my son's godfather. He has a unique and brave soul. Wow. He also makes cameos in loads of his films.
Rate that, really rate that.
God, he's like a creative genius, isn't he?
Wow. We're about to see it. Exactly that, creative genius.
Tim Burton has written, directed and produced numerous iconic films. That is true. He's pretty iconic.
Don't get me wrong, I know people love the films, but I don't think anyone really gives any like really deep credit to like the creative mind
genius.
that you have to see it from nothing.
Yeah. Also, he draws. Does he illustrate? He potentially illustrates. Let me get this fact checked. Yes, Tim Burton is an illustrator. Wow. The exhibition at the Design Museum, which is where we're going, featured drawings, paintings, photographs and other works from Burton's personal archive. God, it must be so nice to just be that creative that you know you can kind of bring your ideas to life.
Anywhere as well.
Yeah, in film,
you can
in
look at a blank
illustration.
canvas and just...
I can see why Helena Bonham loved him.
Helena
Bonham Carter.
She's so cool.
Such a good name. I loved her pod with Louis Theroux in Knockdown.
Yes.
It was so good. She's really quirky, isn't she? She's quite an acquired taste, but I like that about her.
She's very like funny and witty.
Yes. Yeah, babe. Katie Price.
Yes.
On Louis Theroux is actually it's the best I've ever heard her speak.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Because she's fascinating.
Yeah.
And like she has had a really hard life. Really hard.
Like, why is it hard?
Well, she was raped at 7 on her way home from school. Like, number 1 was her like main kind of like trauma. And then like Harvey is like really disabled and the baby daddy just left, that footballer.
Yes,
wanted nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
She's got 5 kids by 3 different men. Kieran cheated on her with 2 of her best friends and then everything else that moved. He shagged the nanny. She caught him shagging one of her best friends on holiday.
Wow.
She's obviously been subjected to like so much hate in the press because of the fact that she's a topless model. Wow. I don't know, like, I know she hasn't had a hard life in terms of like the fact that she's made loads of money.
Well, she hasn't.
But she's been through some trauma. Apparently that's not real. She's not bankrupt. She earns like a lot of money on OnlyFans apparently, but Kieran took a lot of money from her in the divorce. And also she says, I always date men that take money from me. As in like she's never dated anyone that's been like, oh Kate, should I take you on holiday? She doesn't really date rich men.
This is why you have to sign a prenup. I'm sorry to say
We want
it.
prenup.
I'm really sorry to say it. Listen, we were talking about this the other day.
Yeah.
In a dream world, yeah, you marry a lovely man and you should split your profits because you've had such a wonderful marriage. And
and because they've also earned a bit.
and also because like, you've shared the load of chart. But like if that's not, you can't predict.
Imagine she's paying for a nanny and then he shags her.
Sorry.
Oh, I don't know, I haven't.
Oh, by the way, I
been
found
in
this
it.
under the seat. That's yours.
Thief. I would listen to Katie Price if I were you.
Okay.
Very good.
I've also got Akatar FOMO now. I've started listening to it.
You've listened to it?
Yeah, I've started listening.
Oh my god, fun! Oh, okay,
listen,
I haven't started reading it because I'm still reading that wellness book.
I don't like fantasy fiction books, but actually I'm loving it.
All the girls are saying it's just phenomenal,
Magical.
so I'm ready.
These are the other, like, you know, I know everyone hates J.K. Rowling. Conjure up all these things.
I
from
know.
nothing.
I always think that about The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. I'm like, sorry.
All of it.
How have you thought of an elven language?
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
All of those things are books.
Akatar as well. Like,
and someone's just sat there and written and created
amazing,
a whole world.
Amazing. Sorry, circle back to Katie Price. No, circle back to your date.
I went on a date last night, guys, and I did not go home. That's the crux of it.
Right, what was it like? What did
It
you
was
do?
hilarious.
What did
So
you
we
say?
met at the station. I felt a kind of tiny bit nervous. This is date 2, guys, with the same guy. We're gonna call him Wine Gums from now on.
Because?
On the way home, okay, I've got to tell you the whole story because it was so random. So basically, he met me at the station. We walked to this pub. We sat outside. We're kind of quite like comfortable with each other, I would say. Like we're quite like tactile. He's very, what you see is what you get. There's no like games with him. Like he's very just like straight up. You'd think we were mates.
Yes.
If you saw us not snogging. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I do.
Anyway, this guy comes up to us. We're at the Camberwell Sun, and this guy comes up to us. He's like, guys, Camberwell comedy night tonight in the back room. It's free if you want to come. We're just trying to fill the seats. And you know when someone says that to you, you think, oh, well, we better go now.
Yeah, fine.
So anyway, we'd only had half a drink or whatever, and then we were in this comedy night getting like called on, like, oh, you two, you're on a date. Basically, there was a couple behind us that had been called, like, you know when they like pick on the audience? There was a couple behind us that got picked on first, and they were like, yeah, we've been together 2 years, and they were talking, and then he came to us and he was like, oh, this lovely couple, I've just dragged them in from outside. How long have you guys been together? I was like, 2 weeks. Wine Gum was like, yeah, it's been 2 dates actually, and then they were like finding it all so lol. Anyway, then we watched like 5 comedians.
I love those
really
sorts
good.
of
I love it, and
things.
also it's people practicing,
Yeah.
and it's really funny, and like some of them were funny, some of them weren't. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, hilarious to go with someone you've just
Never-
met.
yeah.
It's just so jokes. Anyway, he's like, are you going to come back to mine then? I was like, yeah, probably. And then on the way home, he was like, well, will we get a little something for your birthday? And I was like, what like? And he was like, well, I feel bad now I didn't get you a present. I was like, I know, I can't believe it. It was my birthday the day before. Anyway, we stopped and we were looking at the share bags, and I think you know a lot about what some person, what
they
share bag they
pick.
pick. And I was like, you know, you lead, what would you get? Also, I said something so fucking stupid because I was in there. I went to get a San Pelli, and I was like, do you want one? He was like, no, I don't drink sparkling water. And I was like, I swear last time I was at yours, you bought me a San Pelli.
Oh dear, it's the wrong man.
No, wrong man, different man.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh, and he kind of made a joke like, oh, I think that was your other date.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
Fucking
And I was like,
hell,
oh,
that's
no, I'm
No, I've just had
you.
an absolute stroke, nothing to worry about.
Anyway, he picked Magic Stars, fine. Not awful, at least it's chocolate.
How old are you?
And wine gums. Imagine picking wine gums.
For a share bag?
A share bag.
That is absolute madness.
That's
sorry.
madness.
That is madness. I'd rather have like a Tang Fastic, to be honest.
I said, would it not be a Haribo Star Mix if we're going to get a sweet?
A wine gum.
A wine gum.
Goodness me. Did
So
you
now
have them?
he will forever be known as wine gum in my eyes.
Did he have?
I didn't have one wine gum.
Did that motorbike just beat me?
I don't think so. I didn't hear him.
Oh, I've been hearing noises all week. It's
Uh-oh.
so weird.
Uh-oh.
I had it just now. I thought you had a key. I thought you'd come in my room. I was watching the vlog, getting changed, and I thought I had the key to, and I was like, babe, bub. No one was there. And then I've just heard that. And then this morning I had this like tinkling. It's very
Sorry,
strange.
we must Google that. What does that
No,
mean?
it's angels. I know for a fact.
No, babe.
No, it is. Oh, either that
Where's
or
my
I'm
phone?
having a psychotic episode.
Yeah, exactly. I think we should just double check. Oh, wow.
I just heard it drop.
I know. Anyway, then we had some very nice extracurricular activity.
Sure.
It's very good. At the bits.
At the bits, yes.
Those kind of boys are so good at the bits. Why are they good at the
What
bits?
do you mean those kinds of boys?
Nice boys. You know in Bridget Jones which says
I'll-
nice boys don't kiss like that? Nice boys
I'll
are good
tell
at
you
head.
why.
What is that?
Retweet!
Retweet! Why are they so good at head?
Can I tell you why? Because they're givers.
They're givers, and I think they learn.
actually no. And
I think they listen and they learn.
Like, okay, I can't speak to it explicitly because I actually probably will get dumped, but
yeah, no, be careful. Speak about someone else.
I think in general, I don't like to broad brush here, but I do think
Don't broad brushstroke too much. but-
toxic men who are like macho and masculine are only in it for themselves. They think I need to get hard, get in, get out.
Yeah.
Whereas I do think that nice guys get pleasured from seeing pleasure in
Yeah.
a woman and being able to like give it to that.
Yeah.
It's really, it comes from a totally different place.
A totally different place, and also I think because you feel comfortable around them,
Yeah.
you're almost a better receiver.
Yeah.
I think that's what I find. Like, if I'm with someone that I feel is really looking at me, evaluating me, testing me, their head between my legs doesn't make me feel that good,
Yeah.
even if what they're doing is great.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas when you're with someone that makes you feel like comfortable, on a level, like
Yeah.
we're equals, or like actually you kind of think I'm hotter than you, which is
Yeah.
like epic for, you know, my ego. I just think like, wow.
Yeah.
And those boys are so good at giving head.
I really am actually decided I'm anti-macho men
So macho.
because I just think like why why
But babe, there's this whole thing at the moment. I was listening again, Louis Theroux's podcast to Ashley Kane. You know the guy that, God rest her soul, had Azalea, the little girl that had leukemia.
Yes, I do.
He had a public profile anyway. I think he was a footballer, but obviously now he like does a lot of challenges basically and raises money. He was really eloquent, and the way he spoke on Louis Theroux actually made me quite like him because I wasn't sure before, because his baby mama, like Azalea's mum, also like speaks out about a lot of stuff, and like the way that they kind of broke up afterwards. He was saying like why is, okay, so there's this whole thing around men being able now to speak about their feelings, and that's like kind of, you know, championed, but at the same time, the biggest killer of men is still suicide in the UK, especially in the West. And it's like, why is that? And he was talking about whether there's this kind of juxtaposition between being able to lean into your masculinity and also feel like you can share your emotions and be vulnerable. Like, sometimes is there a space in which men aren't allowed to be men anymore, and that actually is detrimental to them and their mental health, because they are low-key emasculated and not needed, largely.
We've had this conversation before, but I think, so what you're saying, that the reason that there are macho men is because...
That's the whole thing about like an Andrew Tate as a character. People look for the extreme when they feel like something's been taken away from them. I'm not saying we need to go that far, but all I'm saying is I wonder if there is like a new wave of like there's been a new wave of feminism. Is there a new wave of modern man that can be masculine, but yes, not toxic macho?
Yes.
I guess is what I'm thinking.
Well, I do think it comes, listen, I think that's for the individual to deal with from within, because as a woman, for example, to actively, I don't know, take a feminist stance on working after you have children, that's a personal choice, and you can do that from within. What will society do to help men feel masculine and feminine at the same time? That's got to come from within.
I don't know, but for like heterosexual men now dating women that like don't necessarily need them, I guess it's just that, how do you like execute your masculinity where historically your masculinity has been defined by potentially how others need you, and how like success is based on...
That's some soul searching for you to do by yourself, my friend.
But it's also in a societal thing.
Yeah, but you like, okay, if you feel like your masculinity comes from people needing you, you need to think about what other things could give you masculinity.
But it's the same as like femininity might come from like, you know, being a caregiver in its like most like historical like evolutionary sense.
Yes.
It's just interesting, isn't it? Like, I just feel, not sorry, but like I just feel like being like a modern man actually is like less black and white and less simple than we make out.
Really?
Their genetics haven't changed. They're still testosterone filled beings that are now being asked to...
Okay, I don't think it's black and white, but I think it's a choice that you can take a stance on, like, oh, thank you, kind sir.
Oh, that is nice.
He is kind. He's a nice modern man.
No, nice modern man.
Like, listen, okay, I'm not saying
I know or disagree, because I was just saying that Ashley Kane had said, does he think that potentially suicide rates in the West are still higher because men in the East and traditional countries are still leaning into their masculine in the traditional sense?
Yeah.
It's like, is that something to look at? I don't know.
But I think that's like an eternal question for people on Earth, not man, woman, he, she, they, them. You have to find your purpose from within, and it not be based on your gender. As much as possible, for it not to be related to what you give or take from other people. Yeah. It has to be, I'm my own individual. It's like very individualistic, if you want to get philosophical about it.
Get philosophical, honey.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not so much about I have to care or I am needed. It's about
I agree, but I guess what we're thinking about is that in terms of society and what society pushes onto gender stereotypes.
Yes, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Because that is a thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, even in the workplace.
I was going to say, like, the first obvious thing I would say is the pay gap, because if you're paying men more, they're going to think they need to provide. Yes. Similarly with women, if you're not giving
equal paternity leave to men and women, then how's anyone competing? Go on then.
Little witch.
Bless her, just living her life. Yeah, it's so interesting, isn't it? And even like how to be like a modern woman and to still like a woman. You know, I would argue that like now, because we're all working and like we've got the vote and we can women are doing it for themselves, you tend to lean into your masculine in that space. Yeah. Energy wise, I'm talking now. Yeah. Yin and yang vibes. How do you also like when you do have kids or whatever, how do you like tap into that maternal instinct or that ability to be a caregiver as well as go to work? Like, it's all very confusing. Yeah. Nature versus nurture at like lockerheads all the time. Even me like dating now, I'm like, God, it's so, when you're 28 and you're dating and you've built a life for yourself, the romantic part of your life is actually irrelevant to you. Romance in my life currently is irrelevant. It's not in my pie chart at all. Yeah. Of all the things that make up my entire life, I don't have that section. I don't even have it in the sense of a longing for it currently. I'm sure that will come. Yes. So it's like, wow, how do you
tap in?
tap into that when it's not even on your radar. I don't even know why we got onto that. Nice boys get a bad rep is what I'm saying, and actually they're really good at giving head.
I
so
always say nice
go.
boys finish last. It's like a disservice to like
The nice boys.
Well, not even that. Disservice to women.
Yeah.
To not take a second look, because I think, do you know what you're missing out on here? It's a really nice, like, safe place to live.
I think there's a little, this might be wrong and you might disagree with me, but I think you were lucky, or not lucky, but like fortunate, to have found your nice boy when you were 20.
Oh.
Because I think it's harder when you're 28.
Oh, 100. Sorry. I don't mean that from a place of patronising. Like, I totally agree.
Do you know what I mean? Why is that? Because also, like, I find it less endearing now. Like, you know, the fact that the toothbrush doesn't have a holder, or the bed sheets are just shite. I just think,
because you have a standard of your own life.
Yeah.
That I didn't
at 20. So therefore, it's not easier to pick them. It's not, because it's still like a choice.
Yes. Yes.
But you're more similar at that age.
Yeah.
We're all living in shit house shares.
Yeah.
We're all like, got, you know, like whatever it is that like makes them that kind of like boyish, maybe, even at the age of 30.
I do also think Raw is a very good example of this. At 20, Raw was way more boyish because he lived in a house of boys.
Yeah.
He didn't like spend a lot of time with girls.
Yeah.
And he was younger, and he was like much more like mask, and I have to prove myself to the world. And I do think as he's got older, he's got much softer. But that's also because he spends how much of his life with me, and I'm a woman. So like, of course,
softer and better at giving head.
And if you're not a man at our age who has done that, you're leaning into your mask and your boyishness much more, because your friends are all boys. You're going out with the lads every weekend.
Yeah.
It's harder for them to tap in.
Yeah. I was just thinking about it this morning because like I like him. He's a nice boy.
Do you really like him?
I don't know, this is what I was thinking about. It was like, it's bad timing for me to like anyone because I'm just not really that like open to it. Like I'm still quite like sore.
Yeah.
I realised when I saw that picture on Instagram, I realised how fucking sore I was.
Yeah.
Guys, in a parallel universe, last night I'd have been at Chris Stapleton with my ex.
Yeah. Isn't that weird?
Isn't that weird? Sliding doors.
Wow, that's so
I'd have been at Gaucho eating a steak and then singing to Chris Stapleton.
Gosh, how
And I was
strange.
in the Camberwell Sun instead.
I think that's a good realisation to have, because it's sometimes nice to listen when you think you're over it and you're not.
Yeah,
it's good
funny.
to know.
It's so funny with my situation because there's not one ounce of me that wants to be back with him.
No, but I don't think you're at a point of indifference yet.
There's this horrible thing where I'm like, wow, are you really going to exist in a world that I also exist in, and we're not going to know each other?
Yeah.
Really? Are you not going to message? Are you actually going to be at Chris Stapleton with another girl when it hasn't even been a year, and that was the present you bought for me on my birthday last year? And are you not going to text me? Are you really?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I feel things.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I do. It's an audacity.
No, but that's no bad thing. It's just like, I do think before you can truly be open, you have to get to a place where that shit doesn't matter.
Yeah. And also, I guess, I'm zooming out a bit. So like, wine gum is a great example of someone that I can use as an example of, is that the type of person I'd want to be with? I really enjoy the way my nervous system feels when I'm with him.
Yeah.
I don't second guess what I say.
Yeah.
Even he turned up, babe, and he was like, I've just been reading your date things, because he obviously follows me on Instagram. So you know, I put that reel up of like reminders for date. He's reading them all to me. Then he's like, make sure have you texted the girls? Make sure you text the girls.
Oh, that's sweet.
He's sweet. Like, he's funny and like, yeah.
And maybe you do like him.
Fuck. No, I don't know. Oh god.
April got so cross because I was like, I really need you to help me do my tyre pressure.
Why was he cross about that?
He was like, why can't you?
You know how to do your tyre pressure.
I
can do it for you.
And he was like, you should.
Have you done it? Because I can do it.
He did it.
Oh. Did you learn though?
No.
Babe, it is important to be able to do your tyre pressure.
Why? Why is that important?
Feminism leaves the body. Just because it's just like, what are you going to do like if you're divorced with 3 kids and your tyre pressure's low?
Call you. That's what I'll do.
Okay, call me, fine. I just think it's good.
I think, yeah, if we could spread our skills, like, you know, between us, that's quite good.
I can't, don't get me wrong, I can't change a tyre, but I can do my tyre pressure.
No, don't be silly.
I'm not changing it. I'm not putting my spare tyre on.
If I'm divorced with 3 kids in the back, I'm saying, babe, you need to get to the petrol station right the fuck now. I've got a flat tyre and you must help me.
And they're your kids.
Yeah.
So get here now.
Yeah.
So anyway, maybe I'm in love, who knows? I'm not in love.
Maybe.
I'm so proud of myself for not falling in love every 5 minutes.
Well, also, I wanted to talk about...
Brilliant.
Yeah, I was going to say... Good.
I can't do it. Did you see on Trello about Tinder?
No.
If anyone has anyone I can date for an ad, can you let me know?
Why can't he do it? Wine gums.
I know him already, so how are we going to get ready for it? It might not have the same energy.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? So
Am I
fake
getting the
it.
right notifications? Why have I not seen that?
You are going to the
I know, I didn't get
So
that.
it's rather important It's because she sent 1 million at once, maybe, because she did all of the ad updates.
Oh, she didn't, sorry, she didn't tag me, that's why I didn't see it.
Oh.
Because that's for you. Your date creative is approved. I have to find a date. Right, okay, so the search is on.
The search is on. Do you want to have a look? Mitch never got back to me, guys.
Who the hell's
Oh
Mitch?
shit, am I allowed to say his name?
Yeah, we said it before.
Oh, fine. Oh, God's sake.
Oh, goodness.
Bleak out here, girls, let me tell you.
Is there someone that you could get off the bench? A repeater?
Oh, I could go on a date with Purse, I guess. I need to message him, actually, I haven't replied.
What did he say?
He just said, how are you feeling after
Better
tonsillitis?
without you in my life, baby.
Still got his hoodie, girls. What am I going to do about that?
I'll just keep it.
That was stupid.
Does it matter?
It was just cold. Well, it feels like theft. Petty theft.
Let's
Wait
see.
a minute. Oh, maybe a bit lame. His prompts are a bit lame.
Let me see. God, he's quite sexy.
I haven't looked at any other pictures because they're not loading.
You've really got a thing for bold men.
Yeah, I've got a thing for skinheads at the moment. It's really getting me going.
6'1". I know we said height's not important, but
Wine Gum says he's 6 foot. He's not.
oh, he's 35. It doesn't matter only for a date.
35 is fine, babe.
For a date, yeah. Not for life.
7 years.
That's quite a lot, I have to say.
60, 67. I don't think it's that bad.
That's pretty much 60 and 70 is the difference. Babe, this is your perfect man.
What does it say?
I'm looking for sharing book recommendations, tick. House filled with music, tick. Aimless wandering with pub stops, tick. Outdoor adventures, less of a tick.
I don't mind an outdoor adventure.
Hold on. Mixed with physical touch
Wow.
and a lot of laughter. Tick, tick.
Whoa! Is he fit in his other pics?
Yeah, and he's got a sausage dog.
Fucking yes!
Hold on, I'm not finished looking.
Don't exit him.
I'm not. I swear I've just done it.
Exit.
Oh no.
Babe, you idiot.
Can you go back?
Have you actually just done that to me?
I didn't mean to do that, I just dropped the phone. Can you go back?
I could kill.
Could you go back?
Undo is briefly available after each cross.
Yes, undo.
Undo unavailable.
Oh no.
Babe, he liked me as well.
That's fine then.
No, it's not, because he's gone. Because you crossed him, so I won't see him now.
Ah!
What did you do that for?
I didn't, I literally dropped it. It must have caught my skin on the way
Oh
down.
no, that's so sad. He could have been the one. Oh my god.
He's not the one. That wouldn't have happened by chance. Nothing in this life is a coincidence. He's not the one.
I'm not sure about that. Oh, that's so sad.
He might come back up. Do you ever get...
Oh! He's back.
Thank God. Oh, fucking hell, thank God.
Fucking thank God. Well done, babe. Sorry, is he that
If
fit
she
though?
dies alone, it'll be
He's
my
He's
fault.
not that good looking.
Babe,
Got excited.
we're going for nice boys. Don't forget.
Oh yeah, his sausage dog does look nice.
Wait, I didn't read the rest of the prompts.
Oh, and he's got a little kid.
Oh dear.
I don't think that's his kid, is it?
Sexy.
Okay, sexy. I'm the type of person to suggest to meet after a few messages because that's where
He's a
things
nice boy.
actually get interesting.
Hot. He can be our date.
Shall I say something or should I just match with him?
Say something. Go back to his prompts. What was the things he likes?
Books?
Oh, good.
Babe, the universe brought him back. This is interesting. You're right, nothing happens by chance. I don't think that's big. I don't think that's right.
What about what about saying something like
Go on.
yes to all but I hate the outdoors?
I don't though.
Outdoor adventures. You want to be abseiling down a cliff? No.
My ex took me
Or why
caving.
don't you say
Can't get worse than that.
When you mean outdoor adventures, how adventurous are you talking?
Good.
I can do a walk but not abseiling, something like that. God, sorry, I actually should be a single. I
I'm single.
I should be a single. Love you so much for forever.
Babe, sorry, it's all fun and games to dip your toe in. Do you know it's not very fun over here?
No, I'm not. Babe, listen, I'm just saying I'm good at the one-liners. That's the only good bit about being single I would be good at. The one-liners. Right, well, we go and eat now.
Yeah, I'm starving.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, love you.
Love you. Yo, Ellie and G in the house, baby.
I don't know.
I'm having a little spurt of energy because Tim Burton's made me feel alive.
So what a lovely, lovely,
I must not have had any signal though because I've just got 105 texts.
No,
I've got to find a frame for that print because I always do this. I buy prints and then I never put them
Me
up.
too, I did that
because I
at Alice in
don't
Wonderland.
buy Alice in Wonderland.
I went to an exhibition. I actually love exhibitions. Oh, mine were in the boot.
Yours is in the boot, but look, guys, it's called Romeo and Juliet.
Is
It's
it?
two lovers.
Oh, they're sweet.
They're crazy
Freaks.
little monsters.
Little freaks.
Freaky monsters like me. Do you want to have a look at this panettone then?
Come on then.
Harvey Nick's dark chocolate amaretti panettone.
No, wait, what's that little diamond?
Oh, why do you think that might be chocolates?
Yes. Blonde chocolate cinnamon hazelnuts.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, let's go for the panettone.
Well, shall we try? Are they hazelnuts covered in chocolate?
I don't know,
Are they
babe.
white chocolate?
Oh yeah, caramelised white chocolate.
Might be a no from us. Should we just have a little nibble of panettone?
Come on. Oh, let's have a little
You can hang it on the tree.
Yeah, I know. I always think that. Who's hanging a panettone on the tree?
Not me. We're actually going to get a Christmas tree this year. We didn't bother last year in the flat.
We didn't eat.
I know you did, because we all bought it in. It was a whole fucking song and dance he had about that. Maybe he'll do ours.
The problem is, oh babe, you must ask him to come round as well.
And he's got to do my coat.
That's going to be delicious.
Oh wow, babe, it's quite amaretti-y. They just take a... I think you just need to rip. I think a panettone is a ripper. Bit gluteny, babe.
I know. Over Christmas, I literally am so bloated because I eat this.
Oh wow. Oh my god, it's like croissant, but better. Brioche.
Oh fucking hell, that's delicious.
Oh yeah.
That's so cute as well.
That is really good. Harvey Nicks that is, guys.
Yeah. And Harvey Nicks, actually love you.
Oh, love you, Harvey
People
Nicks.
don't give enough shout out to Harvey Nicks.
No one shout outs Harvey Nicks.
Everyone's obsessed with Selfridges, don't get me wrong.
And Thornton Masons. We love both of those places too.
Yeah.
And Liberty.
No defamation to anyone, actually.
Harvey Nicks are really good because my ex used to with his Amex. Do you get a Harvey Nicks voucher at the end of the year? Colin used... Sorry.
Goodness.
Colin used to get one.
I think I
would spend it.
I know, apparently you can get a Selfridges one too, you can pick.
Oh.
Don't worry, babe, when we eat my horchata.
Shasha. I never worry about a food disappearing in your house, don't worry about it. I know it'll be there when I get back.
Yeah.
I never worry.
Nothing to worry about. I'll tell you what
It's so weird, isn't it? Because you would never buy a panettone to eat.
Guys, I'll tell you what my mum would. I'll tell you what I have worried about.
What are you worried about?
Someone sent her a daisy by Marc Jacobs perfume. No address, no
Oh yeah,
nothing.
guys, who's that from?
I didn't get one. Maybe it was for your birthday.
Wouldn't it have said happy birthday? And it was ages ago, babe.
Yeah. Maybe it's someone who doesn't know when your birthday is.
And they just thought, well, she's a Libra.
Who the hell would that be?
Oh, can you believe we're the same age?
Yeah, finally I can actually believe that. Thank God.
I look older, don't worry.
Over the moon. Yeah, you do.
Wow, that is so yummy.
You didn't even nibble at my gag.
Wasn't even funny. You must eat this last bit.
No, I'm going to be so bloated.
There's one bit.
No, I don't want that.
You're wearing your romper tonight, you're safe.
No, I actually shouldn't have eaten it, but I have now.
Don't pretend because the cameras are on.
No.
All she eats off camera is gluten.
Not true. Defamation. Defamation!
Get us out of here.
In my good name. Oh, guys, that was really fun.
That was really good. I actually highly recommend that. Loads of goths there. I think goth's coming back in.
I agree. Wednesday Addams really did a lot for the goth community, actually.
Goth emo. There's one.
She's such a goth. She's wearing black.
Oh yeah. Is that different? I was never goth, were you?
Never, ever. That's one phase I didn't go in.
You're a bit clean to be goth, I guess.
No, actually, sorry. I'd like to rescind my
clean narrative.
When I was 15, 16, the coolest girl at school had this huge,
what was her name?
Phoebe Natchball.
Oh, why do cool girls always have good names?
She was the scariest girl. I don't know, like, I feel like at an all-girls school there are the girls that everyone knows about.
Yeah.
And I don't say this with any arrogance, but I reckon by 18 I probably was one of them because I walked around like I had a slap face.
I think you still are one of them.
Yeah, maybe.
In certain rooms.
Anyway, Phoebe Natchball, like, made it cool. Honestly, she was the Regina George because she had
Was she
this
a year above?
huge quiff and thick.
Like Amy Winehouse?
Yes, thick, but she was blonde, thick black eyeliner. And so I then went through it. But
was she allowed?
Yeah.
Did you do it in the quiff?
No, babe, I honestly, some of the pictures of me from 14, 15.
You look wild.
I honestly, it's like a bird nest in my head. My family made such fun of me.
I bet.
I really went through a lot of phases, actually. The one thing I will say about my family is that, like, they will rip the shit out of you, but my mum would never make me change.
No, she let you go through the phases.
I once went to the airport to go to Singapore in full face, red lipstick. I had like a turban on my head with this big red scarf, genuinely 4-inch heels from what they called June. You know, June.
From June?
Skinny jeans and this like fluorescent bright pink neon top.
Wow,
and she,
what a
obviously
look.
she like ripped the shit, but like she wouldn't have made me change.
No, she let you wear it.
Yeah.
I didn't really have many phases. I was just straight up chav. Straight up chavvy.
Dream Matte Mousse.
Dream Matte Mousse, that was it for me. Dream Matte Mousse and a foundation lip.
No phases, was it?
I like the only phase I really had was chav. I would say I had like a big side parting, big hoops, heavy makeup, no eyebrows, nude lip.
Really good.
Piercings everywhere, lip, nose.
Your lip.
Had my lip pierced. I loved my lip piercing, but it kept getting stuck on my teeth. I'm tempted to go again.
I don't know. I don't actually.
Or this one.
Florence Pugh has that.
I know, and doesn't she look good?
I think, listen, I'm not saying that you're not one of those people. You have to be able to pull it off. Like, it can look, I know someone who's had it done and like it just doesn't suit her because she's not that kind of person.
Yeah.
You have to be like quite rock and roll.
Yeah.
I don't think you're necessarily rock and roll.
I actually think I might be.
I don't think you're rock and roll. I think you're like, I wouldn't describe your energy as rock and roll.
What?
No.
My energy is the most rock and roll thing about me.
Totally have to disagree with you there.
Do you think you're rock and roll?
No, absolutely.
Who's rock and roll that
Florence
we know?
Pugh, I think, is quite rock and roll.
Oh, I think she pretends to be.
No, babe. No, sorry. She shaved her head. Who else is rock and roll?
Bit like used to do heroin, I guess.
Yes.
Is the kind of heroin chic.
Yes.
Oh, well, I'm not rock and roll. What a
Amy
shame.
Winehouse is rock and roll. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yes, I mean, I'm not trying to say I'm Amy Winehouse. All I'm saying is I think I could pull off a septum piercing.
I think you could put it off, don't get me wrong. I just think like maybe it's not your energy.
Maybe it's not my energy.
I just know one of Raw's friends got it done and I thought,
Didn't
gosh,
like
you
it.
would, no, but it doesn't fit you as a person. Like, it looks great. Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with the way it looks. I just think like it's quite a statement piece.
It's the same with tats.
Right, so what's the update on your tat situation?
What do you mean?
I thought you were going to get a new one.
I've got to give blood first.
Oh, it's like an endless cycle, this.
I know.
Give blood, get a tattoo. Give
Yeah.
blood, get a tattoo.
Yeah, it's endless. I could stop giving blood, but I just feel like that's...
No, I think
That's
you should.
God's work.
I agree.
I've got to do it.
Definitely.
Can't stop
definitely.
giving blood. If you find
Listen.
giving blood easy, you need to give it.
If you plan to go to heaven, that's the only ticket that you've got.
I've got to live. I thought I wasn't rock and roll. Surely I'm going to heaven. I can't not be rock and roll and not go to heaven.
No, you can't go
What's
to
the point?
You can't go to heaven if you're a little witch. I'm talking about myself as well here, by the way.
Oh yeah, okay.
Little witches are definitely barred
Not
from
going to heaven. I don't know. I think Jesus respects honesty. I'm just saying. I think Jesus might like the truth and nothing but the truth. And maybe little witches give the truth.
Yes, maybe.
So should we get in the mood for Becky Hill?
Yeah, but we're going to have to not do it properly because we're going to get
You get
demonetised.
to snip it.
You get 10 seconds.
Okay, are you ready? And you've got to guess the song, Al. Are you ready?
Oh, yes, go!
And I'm giving you a fucking snip.
Okay, snip.
Snip, snip. Ready?
Yeah. Da, 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 run me up in diamonds, cover me in gold. Da, 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 the song, nothing
Get to the chorus.
Make my heart go. Lonely, lonely, where was you? I was crazy what love can do.
Yeah, 1 point.
God, she's really got a lot of bangers.
No,
do
you're
you
going to
know?
be bangering.
Yeah. I'm doing just fine now. It's over. I've been
Living on and living my life. What's it called?
Remember.
Yes. God, you're very good. Ready?
She's quite good on a run because her beat's quite consistent.
Yes.
Oh, da da. No, is that the one? Da.
Da-da-da-da. I don't think so. I'll give you a bit of the middle.
Yeah,
it is.
It's not Jack Jones.
No, it's Medusa.
Da 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 da.
Da, down, down, down.
What's it called?
Give me a reason. Lose control.
Okay, I wouldn't have got that.
This
Good.
one?
Oh, I like this one. It's a new one. Sweet Disconnect.
Yeah,
God, I'm
this
actually
one's
really
really
good
good.
at
I
Brand
actually...
new disc.
Connect. In spin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last one.
Yeah. Da, good song.
Da dee da da dee da. Da dee da da dee da. My heart
That's the
goes.
name of the song.
Oh my god, we're actually going to be super fans. I didn't even realise.
She's got so many hits.
Yeah, she got some bangers.
Sorry, we didn't even say, guys, we're going to Becky Hill tonight at Wembley with
The brand's called Liquid IV, just Liquid IV. We disconnect.
Everything's on our mind. They're very difficult songs to sing, I have to say.
Because she's from The Voice. She's got a voice with a capital
Yeah,
V.
that's true.
She can sing.
Tang, baby.
Fuck me, I can't see a thing.
Voice is like looking into the pit of hell. Sorry, I have to tell you, everyone. This morning, I woke up without my alarm at 8, which is actually for me quite shocking. I went to cycled to cycle. Then I walked home and I forgot my AirPods, right? So I just sort of walked and was with my own thoughts. The first thing I thought was, goodness me, how little time I spend with my actual just own thoughts with no stimulation is quite scary, actually, I have to say.
Oh, see, I do spend quite a lot of time in silence. When I'm at home alone, I wouldn't really have anything on.
No, me neither, but I don't like actively go to my thoughts. I'm thinking about what to do, la la la. Do you know what I mean? I'm not like actually just sitting and thinking.
Yeah, do you do that before bed?
No, not really.
Do you know what? I always find this weird because I would do it before bed, but I'm like, you share a bed with someone. So I'm gonna,
my
if I ever get a partner, what am I gonna have to do? Go and like meditate in a different room?
This is why I love it when Paul's away.
Yeah.
Because I get that time back.
Sometimes don't you just want to like have a little meditate and a
Yes.
wank and a journal? And then what?
Yes.
He's there.
Like, yeah, it's jarring, I have to say. It is jarring. Maybe you need to date someone that also likes to do that though.
No, but I can't
Do it
have
with
anyone
someone.
there.
I know, babe. Trust me, I
Unless I'm trying to like do like a bit of a joint meditation, I can't have the vibes.
Yeah, maybe
in the
that's
room.
why I don't, because I don't have that time. Like, I notice it when he's away that I do get that back. So that was my first thought. My second thought was...
But it's really nice, isn't it, to just clear your mind sometimes.
Wow, because it's so interesting. My immediate thought when I realised I forgot my AirPods was shit, what am I going to do? Oh my God, how am I going to walk home without listening to something? What am I going to... That's madness.
Yeah.
Then I started walking and I was having a lovely time, and then I sat under this tree because it was such a nice morning. Sat under this tree on the common and I just watched this man play fetch with his dog for genuinely half an hour, just like thinking and in my thoughts and like trying to be a bit more like grounded. And I thought, gosh, what a difference of a person I am.
Do you think?
When I'm just can do that. Because
What
like,
do you mean?
Like there are some weeks where I don't have a second to think. Even in the shower, my head is busy. I can't like stay on one thought. Being able to do that this morning, I thought, goodness me.
So do we think that's something you're going to try and do daily?
If I can, yeah.
I feel like it is one of those things, like we've spoken about this loads. Everyone has the time.
Yeah.
Like everyone can find 5 minutes.
Yeah,
You just get out in that communal garden.
I hate that communal
Do
garden.
you?
It feels so like prison-y.
Maybe could you repurpose it and see it as like safe and enclosed?
If I had a balcony like yours, I reckon I could do it. That's what I'm missing.
Yeah, you
It's
are.
just like there.
And you could just sit and just watch the
Yeah.
world go by.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just sit and I watch the
Yeah.
birds and I think, wow, we're
Yeah.
really small, guys.
Yeah.
We're really small.
Yes.
Our problems aren't that big.
Zoom out.
Zoom out. Babe, that's really nice.
Anyway, then I wrote this little thing about simple pleasures and how actually they're really the only things that matter. I just wrote it in my notes and then I was on my merry way.
Finding pleasure in the simple things is one of like the big secrets to happiness, I think.
Totally agree.
You gotta be able to find joy in the little bits. I was talking to my physio about this morning. He actually doubles up as my therapist and I'm so sad it was my last session. I think I'm gonna have to injure something else.
Just so you can see him.
Yeah, and pay him to talk to me.
What was he saying?
Well, he was just talking about like, you know, the rat race and about how injury, it's so difficult to get injury to heal at the rate that it should because none of us want to stop. And he was just talking about like being like completely goal orientated and like focusing on like things and money and achievements. And when you look at your life like that, when you get there, sometimes it's underwhelming.
Because it is about the journey.
It's about the journey. Yeah.
Mini hash browns descended from greatness.
£1.49
for 5 on a breakfast menu for a limited time. Right.
Bummer that they're on a breakfast menu.
I always think that it's really not
you
okay.
could have a hash brown at any time of the day.
I could have that with dinner. I do have those with dinner sometimes if you go out and it's on the side.
A little
menu.
hash nugget,
Or
Ken.
something quite important. Well, not important, you know, like
You know,
the
in
most
the-
unimportant thing of all time. But
In
yeah,
the grand scheme of things. VAT points? Oh, you want to tell me off about that, do you?
Okay, we must talk about this. I sort of might have an issue with you. I have an issue with HMRC. What is wrong with you?
Well, 4 points and you're out. It's quite generous, 4 strikes.
I thought you said it was 6 yesterday.
It's 4. I read the letter.
What does it mean though? It just means you paid late.
Yeah.
I was listening to something about that.
Whoa.
What was I
Oh, exciting.
Wait, that like it's the dumbest, stupidest thing of all time because you charge it, you get paid it, and then it pays out. But like
But then if you're not VAT registered, you don't get
paid it. But like it's just a made up thing. I
Yeah.
just find it so fucking
I actually
stupid.
don't understand any of it, and I actually don't wish to. I understand what I need to do
Yeah, fine.
around
And
it.
listen, that's why people are experts, accountants. I think it's a skill to
Do you
understand.
know how many exams Holly took to become
be
a
able to
chartered
understand
accountant? So many exams. It's not me.
Okay, if you had to do a corporate job,
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm not talking like you can't say like creative director, like a boring job. Okay, sorry, boring's the wrong word. A serious corporate
Serious.
job, like an accountant or a lawyer or a like, what would you do?
Or do I have to be me? Because if I'm me, I can't pick any of them because I'm not going to be able to do them.
Well,
so
you
can
have to-
I be someone smarter?
No, you have to be you. Just what do you think you could get by for the rest of your life doing? I reckon I could actually be a doctor. I'm not joking. Stuff doesn't gross me out. I don't get like
Yeah.
weird.
I think you could maybe work on your bedside manner.
Surgeons don't have to be nice.
Oh, you'd be
That's
a
crucial
surgeon,
point of it. Yeah.
not a doctor.
I'd love to be like a brain surgeon in another life, and I like wouldn't be able to have nails or
I thought
anything.
you wanted to be a lawyer.
No.
A defence lawyer,
Not
criminal
for real.
lawyer.
No, not for real.
Oh.
I'd much rather be a doctor because I think it's actually you're doing more good for the world. Not as, you know, being doing good for the world is in my top 3 things to do, but like.
What would
you
I do?
An HR manager?
Ugh, that's horrible.
You could
I
be
guess
a...
I'd be really good at HR actually, although I'm too empathetic. I'd go home and cry every night
True.
with everyone's problems, and if I had to let
True.
people go, I'd just be sobbing the whole time. I would be. I guess I'd just work in PR. I could work in a good type of PR, like the girls, like the Brands girls. They've got a good life.
True, they've got a good life.
They live their lives.
What about a
Theatre.
dental nurse?
That's not very corporate either, is it? I suppose a doctor isn't corporate either. I suppose you meant serious.
Yeah, serious, sorry, I meant to say.
Yeah, I would love to be a dentist actually, because I would then be able to do my own Invisalign.
For free, true.
And that's all I think about all the time is when I will get free Invisalign.
Maybe with our Christmas bonus you should just do it.
I need to live off our Christmas bonus. I need to eat off our Christmas bonus.
How annoying.
We need to start thinking about our Christmas present brief.
Okay, let's do some brainstorming now then.
Okay.
What are you looking at me like that for? Man. Silly little man.
Sometimes you speak like a 50-year-old woman, you know that? Silly little man.
Also, when
like Kim Woodburn.
Yes! When I'm old, I'm going to be such
a hag.
Yeah.
Okay, this is good. What did we do last time? Something that you think would help improve a problem that we have?
Yeah.
That was a really good one.
Something that you don't want,
but you need. Ooh. What are you going to do? Wrap me up in ice, boy? Under the tree? You don't want him, but you need him.
Wrap me up a fucking soft personality.
I might wrap you up a heart.
Yeah, that would be good. Yes, that's
joking. You've got a huge heart.
Only for people I like.
No,
otherwise
babe.
You're out on your own. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's actually not true.
You never see, like, I think people, I'm kind of joking, but not really, because like if I love you, I'll take a bullet for you, but if I don't care for you, then goodbye.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, but isn't everyone kind of like that?
You're not.
Am I not?
You're not, babe.
I don't give that much outside of my inner circle. I don't go to charity. I just give blood.
I'm not talking about charity, babe. I'm talking about like emotional.
But you know those people that are caring, babe, to everyone, like to that man on the street and
the
to
other
that
day,
dog over there.
Babe, a man dropped something and I walked past him and you stopped to help him.
Oh, he dropped his bits. Yeah, I remember now.
And I just walked straight past and you stopped to help and I thought, you witch, you've just shown me up there. Why have you done that?
In front of who? Oh, we were with Jack.
Oh yeah.
That's why you felt shown up.
Why have you done that then?
Why have you helped like that?
Why have you been so kind?
You little witch. I really would like to do some charity work. I just don't know like where to start. I used to live with this man. Well, not with him. he lived in the flat above. And he worked in a homeless shelter, and it was right next to
Rora's mum used to do
Hummingbird Bakery, because he was there first thing helping, or was it late at night? Maybe it was really late into the night. A Hummingbird Bakery would give him all the cakes, and sometimes he would leave them on our doorstep. Good. I guess when you get so much of something, like we used to have it all the time when I worked in Ride Republic. We were right next to Flavour Town, which is this like bakery.
Oh yeah, they are heavenly.
They are crazy. They used to have to like either just get rid, so they would drop them off at us, and once you'd had like 3 of those cupcakes in 3 weeks, you'd be a bit overwhelmed.
Oh yeah. I used to work at this deli in Pimlico called Baker and Spice, and like obviously the first couple of months you're just like gorging yourself, and by the end I was like, I can't.
Yeah, you can't even look at it.
It's disgusting.
That's why I actually can't get a job in Gales. I don't want to get sick of it.
Has that man texted back?
That man.
Off the dating app.
What are your levels of adventurous you'd like me to answer to?
Oh, very good.
What does that mean?
As in like.
What are your levels? Oh no, he doesn't make sense.
No, he does, babe. That makes perfect sense.
What are your levels of adventurous you'd like me to answer to?
As in like, what level of adventurous would you like me to answer?
To?
Yeah. Would you like me to answer to?
What levels? Sorry,
like,
you know, having a brain aneurysm.
Yeah, you are, because I think scaling a building is probably a bit out of reach or something.
Right,
Something
I think
like that.
I think Kilimanjaro is out of reach.
Yeah, but
can do Ben Nevis.
Or like could go on a walk across the common or whatever.
I can do more than the common.
Sorry, babe, do you know how to park a car?
No, I parked really badly. And I won't be able to get out either, and I dread it. It's horrible. I was just so close to you, I just wanted to be friends.
Sometimes she texts me, am I being thick? And I think, yes, babe, you are. I won't say it, but yes.
When? Today?
Yeah,
Because I couldn't see the invoice. But then I replied straight away saying,
got it!
Also, you do that all the time too.
Hey, babe, I know.
No. You always say, am I being thick?
Which I often am.
I'm not being thick, I'm being like dense.
It's the same
like
thing.
I just can't see.
Isn't that the same thing? Thick and dense?
Probably. It's probably exactly the same thing actually. Thick and dense. Dense and thick. Thick and dense.
We always used to say you densoid.
Densoid. God, am I going to have to go on a date with this guy then?
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe you could do an adventure. Maybe you could do Go Ape.
I actually enjoy Go Ape. I like a height.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You've jumped out of a plane, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. That was one of the... That is actually, I have to say, one of the best experiences. And I would never do it again because now I know what to expect. You can do it once and once only.
Yeah, but that's not true because people love it.
Well, I can understand it because it is the biggest adrenaline rush. You will never get anywhere close.
Yeah.
Ever.
But also you'll never get it again.
Well, you will.
You won't. Colin.
Because you know.
He used to do it all the time. Doesn't feel anything.
I think maybe the second time you might still get it.
Yeah, maybe.
Not if you're doing it 50 times.
Yeah, he was doing it a lot.
Yeah. But like now I know because like I didn't know what to expect, so I didn't have so much fear. Now I know it's gonna be like...
To be fair, I say I like heights. When I did paragliding, it was actually horrendous.
I love paragliding.
It's so scary.
That's my best.
What do you mean?
I said to Raw, let's do that, and he was like, no, I don't want to do it. I was gagging to go.
Have you done it?
Yeah.
Where?
Off the back of a boat.
No, I'm talking about running off a mountain.
Oh no, I haven't done that.
It's fucking...
I did
As
the
in
one...
you're not attached. You're just fucking floating, babe.
I've done that
You're not
once.
attached to a boat.
Where have I done that? I've done that once. I thought that was so...
You're just in the air and it just takes you up, 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 up.
Yeah, I've had that once. That was quite... I prefer that to skydiving.
Really?
Yeah, because skydiving, it's like you honestly think you're going to die for the first 5 seconds.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
really, it is too much.
Well, I didn't love paragliding, so I think I didn't understand the like science of it.
Yeah.
I was like, how the hell will we ever get down? And we just keep going up. I'm not a vibe, and I'm looking down and everything's so tiny.
Yeah.
It's so scary.
Yeah.
I actually hated it. Then he started doing flips and things, and I was like, I'm actually gonna be sick. Yeah.
Wow.
It was really scary.
I would never do a bungee jump. That's one thing I wouldn't do, because the thought of going down and then back up and then...
Also, the thought of the rope snapping.
No.
I know that's dark, but that would be my first thought, is that the rope's gonna snap.
Oh, I feel sick.
Scary pants, that is scary.
What else would I do? Like adventure activities.
Adrenaline junkie.
Do you know what I hate and my family love is whitewater rafting.
Oh, I loathe. I just think I'm gonna drown
Me
and
too,
die.
and I'm gonna hit my head on a rock and get concussed.
Yeah.
I hate. Oh, I'll tell you what I also hate. The donut, but it's like not a proper donut.
Yeah, when you have to cling
sit on it.
I love them.
I hate that. And the banana.
And you go flying off.
I hate that.
You've got to grip on, babe, for dear life.
You get cramp in your hands.
Yeah, yeah,
No, I hate
yeah.
that. Wait, let's look up other adventure activities.
Okay, yeah, we've got to come up with a good reply.
Oh, you know what I would like to do? Scale the O2.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I just think I should do it once in my life.
Just alone.
Just for fun.
You should just do it once in your life alone.
Yeah. Top 10 adrenaline activities. Caving.
I did go caving.
Heli skiing.
Caving's quite crazy because you're underground. It's a bit claustrophobic, Darren.
No, that's actually a real... I can't be doing that. Really can't be doing that, actually.
How will I ever get my car out? That feels like adventurous to me.
Shark cage diving.
What about abseiling?
Babe, what do you got
Abseiling?
space?
Abseiling down something high?
Probably not.
Phil, just imagine the rock climbing they do when they're not even attached.
What's that? Did you watch those documentaries?
Yeah, babe.
They
Thank
are quite unwell in the head, I have to say.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah,
men.
those men are not well.
El Capitan, that's what it was called.
Oh, El Capitan.
Oh, do you know what I
That's
would
the
love
mountain,
to
is
do?
it?
I'd love to go like dune surfing, whatever they call it. You know in Dubai when they go to the desert and they go like dune surfing.
I'm actually not very
Outdoor active.
well, outdoorsy is different, I guess, to being like...
He said outdoor adventures.
God, that's like doubling two together. Can we not do inside adventures or just
Outdoors.
outdoors?
The great outdoors.
Yeah, I love the great outdoors.
mean, I think-
I will camp. I like camping. I will swim in nature.
Yeah, but like hiking for a week is not my idea of fun.
I wouldn't hike. I wouldn't pilgrimage.
No. Who the hell do you know?
Those walking holidays are like my auntie goes on walking holidays. I would call that a pilgrimage.
Oh,
Like, they
I
are just
see.
walking. Walk, sleep, eat, repeat.
How
Walk, sleep,
dull.
eat, repeat.
And listen, I've just said how nice it is to be with your own thoughts. There's only so much thinking one can do.
Oh, there's never too much. Gandhi would disagree. There's a lot of thinking one can do.
Could you not change it up though? You could think sitting down. You'd have to walk the whole time.
Yeah, but I guess you must get silence eventually. It must be quite peaceful. I'm never going to find it, but I can imagine that there's solace in the endless one foot in front of the
Endlessness.
other.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be my next tattoo. I could just get 2 footprints. It's all about journeying, not the destination. It's about the journey.
Yes, sure. Maybe we could workshop that a bit more, because I think 2 footprints might look a bit like you've had a baby's foot tattooed on you.
Sorry, our other halves are just talking to each other. Should we be concerned?
No, I'm delighted. I haven't booked it.
I'm
but
sat
yes, we
next to
are.
her, and I know she hasn't booked it, so I'm going to out her in the
You're
group.
such a little cow.
That was a good ep, guys. We didn't even fight. We've been fighting a lot recently.
We have.
Not good, but inevitable.
Have we been fighting a lot?
I suppose on camera, we seem to save it for you. Outside of it, we
maybe
don't really.
we have getting a bit aggy with each other.
A bit aggy pants.
Oh, it's a spice of life.
But it's my birthday still for a week, so you have to be nice to me.
No.
Yeah, tomorrow counts as my birthday, sorry.
Oh yeah, fine.
Whether you like it or not, it does.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Tomorrow's my last day being nice and I'll be a cow again.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed. And then I'll be a cow to you until your birthday in December.
Yeah, pretty much.
Brilliant.
What are we going to do for New Year's Eve then?
I said to Holes, she's keen.
Sit down and just watch TV together?
Shall we?
Yeah, that's my idea of heaven.
And like order some food or like cook something really nice.
Maybe we could, cook something nice, have food, but like...
Poor raw.
Babe, that is his idea. Last year, we went to that hotel and we sat in bed and we had takeaway.
So nice.
Like, that's his idea. Raw doesn't like...
I know, I just meant because we're
with
there.
us. Oh, we're such a side.
I more meant us than the actual activity. I know he likes to just sit and vegetable.
Should we call him? This can be the out.
Okay, go on.
Hiya.
Hi, Bob. How are you?
Greetings. Fine, you?
We're okay. We're just in the car. We were just talking about my birthday and New Year's Eve, and we were just saying, because G and I spoke about this before, but we could do New Year's Eve, the four of us, like really chilled, like order food, wine, watch movies, and we can all like cuddle up and be friends.
Are you recording me?
No.
I know you are.
Why will your answer be different if we are?
I don't know, I just don't like being recorded. You have to tell people it's actually illegal.
Didn't you sign that consent form we sent you?
Yeah, you've signed it so many times.
But you actually genuinely do have to tell people.
Consider yourself told.
Sorry, Dad.
But I basically said Raw won't want to spend New Year with us, but maybe you do.
No, it can be a bit of a damp squib anyway, so it'd be good to have a plan.
No, but the plan
Have you got any fit friends that you want to invite, basically, is the real story?
No, we're not doing that. We're doing family only or everyone on the...
Yeah, fine. Family or you're out on the street?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Are you happy for us to do that family only?
Yeah, sure. Let's discuss it on Sunday.
But
yes,
good.
Bring it to the board meeting.
Are we having lunch on Sunday?
Yeah, but Al needs to book it.
Or are you two just writing rude messages to each other?
No, we just need Al to book
I
it.
just need to book it.
Where are we going to?
I'm going to try and book the pig's head.
Oh yeah, apparently it's nice.
Yeah.
Great.
Right, everyone, we have to leave.
Love you.
Raw went away because he hates us so fucking much.
Raw doesn't want to do New Year. He's going to tell Al when he's alone.
Oh no, he won't say that.
He
The other
might.
day, babe, after you left, I was like, why so mean to us? Why so mean to her? He was like, oh, I think we have great fun.
I think we have great fun. I don't think Raw's mean to me, is he? So I honestly watched off a duck's back. Don't even hear it.
No, that's fine. No,
He said something about my big feet or something. I
No,
can't
something
remember.
like that, yeah, probably. And I was like, why so mean? No, I didn't say to her, I said to us. And he was like, oh, we have great fun. I thought, oh, yeah, we do, but don't worry. I was only
Oh, yeah, I was only joshing with you. I was only checking.
No, he'll say yes. I can guarantee he'll say yes. He's so camera shy, guys. I don't know how we'll ever get him on stage.
He's worried about his voice. He doesn't like the sound of his own voice, which I do sympathise with, because the first time you start listening to yourself back, it is hell on earth.
horrific. Yeah.
I'm used to it now, but initially it's like actually like fingers on a chalkboard.
Waterboarding, yeah.
Blech.
Is this new little top?
Yes, from Zara,
Oh, it's
not
really
TK
good.
Maxx.
Did you return that TK Maxx?
That's quite erotic. So I haven't got a bra on.
Right, everybody, we must leave now. Just gonna have a lie down before we go.
I'm doing just fine now. It's over.
I've been moving on, living my life. She's not a very good backing dancer, is she?
Goodbye. Love you, bye.